Hi, my name is Jill Stokey. I went to vote and was told I already voted. I pursued the matter, and in years past, I always voted in person. This time, they mailed out the ballot, and somebody took my ballot. They also took the ballot of my roommate. I was told by the interviewer from Channel 8, when I said, did other people do this? He said, yes. He said, you're the first double.
In 2016, the Democratic establishment stole the nomination from Bernie Sanders and delivered it to Hillary the Crooked. If they did that to one of their own, what makes you think they wouldn't do it to the evil orange man? Is the election being stolen? I don't know. Are a lot of sketchy things going on? Oh yeah. Let's get into it. Let's start with poll watchers. In swing states across the nation, Republican poll watchers are not being let into the counting places. In the places that they are let in, sometimes they're being outnumbered by Democrats on a 3-to-1 ratio. Take a look.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from downriver.
Okay.
I'm here because of the 38,000 ballots that arrived here at 3:45 a.m. They're just now sitting over there and getting counted, supposedly.
Okay.
And that's why I arrived.
Okay.
To an eye-opening of hypocrisy, let me tell you.
Okay.
How can you have supposed to be one Republican, one Democratic at a table?
Right.
And when we go up to ask, we're told you're not supposed to ask.
Okay.
And it's 4 Democrats to 1 Republican at a table.
How do you know because
is
of the
that
tags on the tags?
They were verified.
I'm gonna.
When Republican poll watchers are kicked out, the windows are being boarded up so they can't even see what's going on inside.
I want you to see they're taping up the windows. Security's taping up the windows so that people who are challenging cannot see in here, and we can't see out.
Is this not sketchy to anyone? Nobody has a problem with this? Sure, the Trump campaign has filed a lawsuit, but that's going to take forever. After being kicked out of the Detroit counting places, Republican poll watchers started chanting to stop the vote.
Stop that count! Stop that count! Stop that count! Stop that count! Stop that count!
Keep in mind, this is happening all over the country. In Michigan, there was an update of 130,000 votes. 100% of them went to Biden. Ain't that sketchy? It sure was. Republicans, conservatives around the country realized, complained, made it go viral, and then there was a correction. You see, what happened was the 130,000 was a typo. They meant to put in 13,000. Still 100% for Biden. But my question here is, if people hadn't realized and complained and made it go viral, would they have changed it? I don't think so. Comment down below. In Pennsylvania, the most important state in the election, there was an update of 23,000 votes. 100% of them went to Biden. Again, that's sketchy as shit. I don't care if it's the bluest county in San Francisco. I guarantee you there's going to be 1 vote for Trump. Guaranteed. Another amazing phenomenon going on in this election is dead people are voting. Ain't that amazing? There have been several instances across the nation where dead people have voted. I'm going to show you one example for the sake of time. My boy William Bradley, at the ripe age of 118, cast his vote for Joseph Biden, a friend from his childhood. I hope I'm alive and voting at the age of 118. In Georgia, Trump has been leading with 99% reporting for about a day now. Still, the media won't call it. Today, they were expecting to get about 25,000 votes. Instead, they got 50,000. Whoops! Where do those votes come from? It seems to me like they keep finding votes in states until Biden takes the lead. Then they'll call it immediately for Biden. The Georgia Secretary of State also said that some countings forgot to hit the upload button. Oops. Now, I'm not saying that this is clear election fraud, but I am asking questions. A lot of sketchy things are happening, right? And for some reason or another, they all seem to help Biden. What do you think about that? Comment down below. And now let's talk about my favorite peaceful group in the United States, Antifa, the wonderful Antifa. Last night, they were marching and chanting, "No border, no wall, no USA at all." Catchy, huh? But it makes me wonder, if you don't know USA at all, why don't you just go somewhere that you like, instead of causing mayhem here? Just go, no one's stopping you. I'm going to show you the video now, but pay close attention to what's written on the sign. Death to the fascists and the liberals who enable it. So for all of you woke people, they're gonna come for you too. As I've been saying for months. These people use pawns to get into power, and then they purge the people that helped them get into power. Classic. The media has helped them a lot. For example, when they cover them, it's mostly peaceful protests, compared to when right-wingers show up at polling stations and they call it a mob-like atmosphere. Check out the difference.
Christine, Laura, what you're seeing behind me is one of multiple locations that have been burning in Kenosha, Wisconsin over the course of the night.
On the ground there at that counting facility, what is actually happening behind you?
Yeah, Eamon, behind me is Detroit's TCF Center. This is where poll watchers are racing to try and count all the votes outstanding here in Wayne County. But what we see here is essentially an increasing mob-like scene.
If only there was a video of an all-out brawl between these type of right-wing mobs and the cops. There's not. But you know what there is? A video of Antifa basically at war with cops last night. Check it out. Now let's compare that peaceful mob to the polling place.
Are you Republican or Democrat? The only people working in this building are Democrats.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with the right-wing mob. Thank you. The mainstream media can no longer hide from what they really are. Their polling was disastrous. Their covering of the election night was a disaster, and it's still an ongoing disaster. Their coverage of radical groups in the United States has also been a disaster. If anyone lost this election, it's mainstream media, because nobody's going to believe their bullshit anymore. So subscribe. I want to leave you with this tweet, just to ponder. Florida counted 10.5 million ballots in 24 hours. Trump won 51-48. Georgia has taken 2 days to count 4.8 million votes, and Trump's margin is shrinking. It's remarkable how Biden performs the best in states where counting takes more time. Remarkable indeed. Again, I'm not saying the election was stolen, but aren't all of these events quite sketchy? Aren't there a lot of these sketchy events? Look, if they did it to one of their own, Bernie Sanders, why wouldn't they do it to the mean orange man? Comment down below. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Ginger out.